So at the request of the Pirates of North Court, I'm doing this little tutorial on the e-cigarette that I use to create the smoke. This here is an Ego T from a starter kit, and we'll take it apart and look and see what we did to make it work. Okay, so if we look at this, try and focus it, you can see inside that there are two wires, and there's also a hole in there for where the airflow goes through. The center ring is positive and the outside ring is negative. Let me turn on the flash here and I'll see if I can show you a better picture of it inside. Okay, so here's the inside. Let's try and focus this guy in here a little bit. And you can see where I soldered the positive onto the center and the negative onto the negative. So the inner ring is positive and the outer ring is negative. And that center hole is, like I said, it's where the air will flow through to blow the smoke out from your pump. I bought some air tube for a fish pump from Walmart. I think like 10 feet of it was $2 or something like that. You can kind of see there at the end where it's getting brown, and that's from the heat from the heating element inside where it connects to. So doesn't look too bad. I've used it quite often to test it out, so just a note. But in order to get this in here, what I had to do was, in that center hole, I just sliced a little hole. You can't see it real well, but I made a little slice in the side of the tubing to compensate for the wire. And then I just poked this in there, like so, around the inside of that deal, and then taped it up to do my mock. I will eventually put some heat shrink and make it all pretty when I actually put it into the award. So let's tape it up and we'll try it out. Okay, so here's the unit. I got it all taped up and ready to go. I got the pump turned on. This is what I'm using as a test pump. It's just a $6 air pump for a fish tank from Walmart. And so I'm going to apply some voltage to it, and then we'll see it work. Now let's talk about some technicals. These cartomizers, vaporizers, whatever one you pick, they have heating elements in them. There's multiple different kinds. They're rated in resistances and the voltage that you're going to apply to it. Generally, most of them run between 3.3 and 5 volts. This unit here that I have is just from a starter kit. 5 volts to it. Works just fine. Seems to not use a whole lot of fluid. I only use it in short bursts, you know. So don't apply more than 5 volts to it and you'll be just fine. And you should be ready to go.